I've been being very careful with what I chime in on. But I'm going to start using my energy elevation to kind of chime in on topics that people are talking about. There's been a very popular thing circulating in the news. Very popular topic about men and how we love our women. This idea that a man cannot display simpish behavior. I think the shit's pretty fucking retarded. And I think people are just exposing how uncomfortable they are with love. Specifically from the male perspective. There's a lot of men that just don't know how to love a woman. Don't know how to show love, period. Being an emotional being. Being a man does not mean being absent of emotion. And this is what men have to learn. And especially in the realm of love, when you're trying to connect with a woman, you gotta tap into your emotions, sir. Even when it comes to parenthood, when you're connecting with a child, whether it be a son or a daughter, you have to be emotionally available. And I just think it's sickening to see the perspective of men feeling like when a man is completely emotionally vulnerable, he's less of a man. And you have to label him negative things. Newsflash. Let me show you something. You know that important moment where you ask a woman to marry you? What position do you get in? You do something like this, right? You get on that knee and you profess your love for this woman and you ask her for her hand, right? Now, whether you believe in marriage or not, that ain't the fucking point. The point is, when you are loving a woman properly, it is about getting on your fucking knee. Literally and figuratively, you have to worship this woman. You have to praise, you have to uplift and empower this woman. And in doing that, you have to make yourself vulnerable. And that does not make you weak or a fucking simp. It makes you a real man. Because real strength is in vulnerability. Anybody can walk around like this all day. Anybody can maintain their strength like this. But can you be strong and powerful in a position of vulnerability? This does not make you weak. This makes you a real individual. This makes you open to be hurt. It's easy to be strong when you're not putting yourself in a position to be hurt. Anytime you are loving properly, you have to be in a position to be hurt. As soon as you start protecting yourself from being hurt, you're not loving properly. And that goes for men and that goes for women. There's this thing about how women have to submit to a man. There's an equal amount of submission. Is this not a position of submission? Is this not the position of submission? Men have to submit to women. Yes. Men have to submit. Women have to submit. It is an equal amount. Both people have to feel secure with each other. Both people have to trust. Let's stop pushing this narrative that men have to be like this all the fucking time.
Big bad man. Yeah, I'm fucking masculine. Yeah, I have a dick and balls.
That shit's corny. That's not real, it's not human, and it's definitely not love. The hardest thing for a man to do is to let go of his pride and his ego and his fucking feelings of,
oh, this is who I am, and I can't let a woman have power over me.
You want a good example of a man that gets it? Kevin Gates. Look at his relationship and how he speaks about his wife, Drika. He's a very masculine man, but when he's talking about his woman, very submissive. He bows to that woman. He gives that woman so much praise. He credits her with all of his growth and who he is as a man. And that's the type of shit you have to do as a man. It doesn't make you less of a man. It don't make him less masculine because he's able to tell the truth about who his wife is to him. And when you're with the right woman, that's how you will speak to your woman, and that's how you will look at her. We're here to take care of our women. You can't take care of your woman looking down on her or feeling like, oh, you got to maintain a certain level. We're strong. We're naturally strong. We're men. We're stronger than a woman physically. We are the protectors. We don't have to prove that shit. We ain't got to prove our masculinity or our strength. See, the thing is, when people have power, they want to flex the power. You don't have to flex it. When you got the power, you ain't got to show that you got the power. You're going to have the power. It's in you. You have to lead and love by example. You can't want and expect a woman to love you if you can't love her. Fuck this fucking simp shit, because I feel like it's very simpish to clown a man for being human, for clowning a man for being emotional and loving a woman properly and uplifting his woman. And yes, there's nothing wrong with having a healthy fear of losing your woman, because what you do not fear, you do not fucking love. If you don't fear the thought of losing something, you might not fucking love it that much. If you can really just look at a woman and be like,
I might have you today, I might not have you today or tomorrow. You might be out of here tomorrow.
Bitch, that's not love, man. If there's no emotion, there's no fear connected to losing a person, you don't truly love that person. We speak too comfortably about the negative things that could happen instead of speaking the positivity onto our relationship. We got to stop speaking on marriage and speaking on monogamy as a thing that,
Oh, it might be here, might be not. I'm not gonna put all my energy into it, cause I know how this shit goes.
you're speaking negativity. Anytime you speak that, I have to assume that you have not found true love. You have not found a woman that you truly love. And if you're speaking that way before you even give yourself an opportunity to find a woman, then you have trauma that you need to heal from. Because we are the figure of protection, we have to create the environment of safety and stability in our relationships on all levels. So you can't go into a fucking bond speaking the bullshit, speaking that it might not be it. Words become reality. Words become actions. So you come into a relationship with that weak ass shit, you're gonna have a weak ass relationship. And that's simp ass behavior in my opinion. That's what a fucking simp is. And another thing, you know, I'm very careful about what I chime in on, because I'm not gonna be another one of them motherfuckers talking about other people's lives. Y'all can talk about other people's relationships and lives and celebrity news all you want. You got too much energy for what another motherfucker's doing, and you ain't worried about what the hell you doing. Soon as you open your mouth, we see how fucked up you are. Live your life and give other people something to talk about. Always looking for something for you to chime in on just so you can have an opinion. Bitch, fuck your opinion. If you're gonna give an opinion, make it mean something, cause I'm talking to you. Give a fuck about no damn news. Ninja, run. I'm out of here, bro. Woo. I could have talked for a long ass time about